Hey guys, happy Tuesday. And as promised from yesterday, I have come to you guys tonight to help you go through the process of coming up with engaging content for a Facebook Live. And once the content has been created, the process of carrying out a proper and engaging Facebook Live that is going to obviously expand your network. It's going to create more connection, more rapport, more trust, all the things that you're looking for when building a business. So, hey, Bonnie, if you're jumping on, say hi and where you're coming in from. Please tag some teammates. And if you feel inspired to, share this video, because again, like I spoke about yesterday, video, especially Facebook Live, is the number one way to connect to your audience. It is the best and most authentic way to use a social media platform, whether it's uploading a LinkedIn video or an Instagram video. Hi, Darcy, good to see you. And again, hey, Dana, good to see people jumping on. Hi, Patty. So again, if you're coming on, say hi and where you're coming in from. Please tag some teammates, share this. If you have any network marketing, private team pages, share this in there, because there are a lot of people that are still posting and praying and scrolling and trolling on social media, specifically Facebook. And to make this Facebook Live very effective with you guys tonight, I'm going to need your participation. And the good thing is, as you participate, hi Maureen, as you participate, it is going to actually walk you through the process, and we're going to create some engaging Facebook Live content for you guys tonight. So if you are excited about that, type Y or yes in the chat box. And if I'm coming through loud and clear, some thumbs, some hearts, some smiley faces. Hey, Andy. Ricardo, what up, Rick? Hey, Josh, good to see you jumping on. So say hi and where you're coming in from. Again, please share this content, tag some teammates. And again, committing to 2 Facebook Lives a week is really going to make a difference. So I'm going to go over the 3 ways of obviously how to create the Facebook Live, and then there's a 6-step process of how to carry out that Facebook Live. Hey, Andrew, good. Thank you, Andy, for tagging people. Thank you, Maureen, for tagging people. Okay, so I obviously need your participation. So number 1, and I'm asking you guys. So everyone has something different that they're going to talk about, and that's big. So here's number 1. So when you want to create engaging content for a live video, number 1, you need to define a problem or an area of interest of a large amount of people that can relate to it. Define a problem or an area of interest of a large amount of people that can relate to it. So I'm going to give you an example. I was speaking to one of my coaching clients earlier today, Gary, and Gary is a lawyer, network marketer, and avid golfer. And he goes, I would do a Facebook Live about golf, but he goes, I don't know if people are interested in that. I said, they may not be interested in golf, but if you talk about the reason why you like golf, that it's relaxing, it allows you to disconnect from social media, but you can talk about the importance of having a hobby outside of your job. So what I want you guys to do, and Andy already did it. He just did one on New Year's resolutions and really going for it. So start typing in the chat box. Define a problem, and I'm asking you guys now, because step 1 is defining the problem. So Andy did one on a New Year's resolution and going for it. So what is a problem that you know of? What is a growing problem or an area of interest that you know a large amount of people could relate to? So using Gary as the example, Gary basically defined that there are a lot of people that would benefit or understand the importance of having a hobby. So I'm going to ask you guys, type in the chat box, what is a problem? Define a problem or define an area of interest that a large amount of people could relate to if you did a Facebook Live on this topic. It could be the importance of a positive mindset, keeping a healthy mind and a healthy body, the importance of eating well, the importance of exercising, the importance of multiple streams of income, why network marketing for a side business. These are all topics and ideas that a large amount of people are interested in. Think about my topic tonight. A lot of people are afraid to be on camera. A lot of people don't know how to do a proper Facebook Live. A lot of people don't know how to come up with content. So what am I doing? Right now, I'm doing an educational Facebook Live helping a large amount of people where I've defined a problem where it can be done as a Facebook Live. So Bonnie says, confidence and carrying through decisions. So that is a great topic. So the importance of being confident and carrying through with decisions that you make. So parent hacks, that's great. That is definitely an area where people would be interested in learning. So a great Facebook Live topic, parent hacks, because a lot of us have kids, a lot of us have multiple kids, so parent hacks are helpful. So again, it doesn't have to be related to network marketing. It could be how to cook in a quick pinch. Nancy and I are doing a crock pot recipe tonight. We got back from the gym around 9. We were making breakfast. We started throwing stuff in the crock pot, and it's been cooking all day. That is a productivity hack where now when we end our day, we don't have to worry about cooking dinner. It's already been cooking. We just put it on our plate. So for those that want to participate, like Bonnie and Andy, I'll give you another minute. Type in the chat box a problem that you can define or an area of interest that you know a large amount of people could benefit from you providing that content. Andrew says people need a solution to make additional funds for their family, etc. That's great. Great topic. The importance of having other streams of income outside of our 9 to 5. Perfect. Now, those are 3 great examples. So the number one way, so first you define a problem or an area of interest of a large amount of people. That's number 1. So number 2, and I want you guys to do this, number 2, stepping out of your comfort zone. Love that, Jennifer. That's beautiful. Love it. So that's step 1. Now, for those that have obviously, Bonnie, Andy, Andrew, Jen, thank you for stepping through and participating. Others can do it as we go. Number 2, motivation. Love it, Susan. That's another one. Now, give 2 to 3 tangible tips or actions to speak to your topic to create connection. 2 to 3 tips. So I'm going to ask Susan, what are 2 tips on how to become motivated? Jennifer, what are 2 tips on the importance of stepping out of your comfort zone? Andrew, what are 2 reasons why, or why 2 reasons it's important to have other streams of income? Andy, what are 2 parent hacks for productivity? And Bonnie, give 2 tips on confidence and carrying through your decisions. And Maureen, 3 hacks for paying off credit card debt. So I want you guys, because I want us to educate each other, type those hacks, and you don't have to type them out. Just type in 3 topics. So within that topic, type in those 3 or 2 hacks. So Maureen, it could be number 1, send off an extra $50 a month. Number 2, do a balance transfer. Number 3, switch to so Andy says having a snack ready when they get home from school. Love it. So if you have a pocket of time, boom, you make those snacks, they're there. Hi, Kara, Celeste, good to see you jumping on. So again, we're going over how to create content for a proper Facebook Live. Andy says being present with your kids and not on your phone. I love that. That is something that I practice too. Susan says affirmations first thing in the morning. So again, her 2 tips for staying motivated or becoming motivated is the first thing that you do when you wake up, guys. You start your morning with an affirmation, a power statement. Susan, that's beautiful. So other people that are participating, Bonnie says positive affirmations, identify a positive accountability partner. Wonderful. So these are all these are your subheadings. These are your tips that you're going to talk about. So you can make little note cards like me, because a lot of people are visual learners. So they're going to learn best if they can visually see what you're talking about. So if this is all making sense so far, type Y or yes in the chat box. Meditation, absolutely, Susan. Nancy and I do a guided meditation every single night before bed. So remember, the number 1 key, number 1, define a problem or an area of interest of a large amount of people. Number 2, give 2 to 3 tangible tips or actions to speak to your topic to create connection. Number 3, and this is big, open your mind to accepting new opportunities. Absolutely. Leave them with a solution. So it's important for you to give them those 3 tangible tips, but leave them with a solution. So, and I'm going to use Susan as an example. So if meditation is one of her tips, you can say, guys, meditation is a great way to reinforce motivation, but here's a tip for those that can't clear their mind. Go onto YouTube and search guided meditation for beginners. And all you need to do is play this, close your eyes, and listen to this meditation. Now, for Andy, set a tip for parents to become better at putting your phones down when your kids are around. Block off dedicated playtime. So if it's a 90-minute block, you're going to play with your kids from 3 to 4:30. Before you have to get on calls again, the phone goes in the drawer, you block off that 90 minutes, the timer goes off, boom, and then you get back to what you're doing. So not only are you going over topics, but you're giving them, most importantly, you're leaving them with a solution. So you're defining a problem that a lot of people are having. That's the topic of your Facebook Live. There's 3 subtopics within that. Here are 3 things that you can do to become more positive. Then what you do is you then leave them with a solution. You define a problem and you finish with a solution. Because I'm going to tell you guys now, it is becoming harder and harder. Carol, you're so welcome. It's becoming harder and harder for people to build their network marketing business on Facebook, because everyone is seeing the same transformations, everyone's seeing the same promotions. So if you really want to shift and you really want to make a difference in your network, educate them, give them value, deliver the goods. Susan says, set a specific time for meditation. I do mornings to start my day. Andy says, I also ask them what they have found to be solutions, create engagement. I love that. Jay, thank you for tagging teammates. The more that you guys can do that is different from everybody else, the better your business is going to be. That's the key. Everyone is posting, everyone is doing this, everyone's messaging, but too many people are not doing Facebook Lives. Now, so if this really helped you guys start to get the creative juices flowing, type Y or yes in the chat box. And what you guys should do is after this, sit down, grab a notebook, and write down 10 to 15 topics. The importance of positivity, affirmations, and you just start listing them. After you're done listing them, write down 3 subtopics for those, and then solutions. So what you're doing is you're actually building out your content calendar so you don't have to think about what you need to create. You've created it, and then if you're going to be doing 2 a week, you've created 6 or 7 weeks worth of content. Then the creative juices are flowing. Then you get yourself into a rhythm. And when you get yourself into a rhythm of doing Facebook Lives, you're not going to stop doing Facebook Lives. It's so helpful. Guys, thank you for that. And again, tag some teammates, share this video. Do you know how many of your teammates don't know how to do Facebook Live? This could help them. Now, what we're going to go over right now is the 6 steps to doing a successful Facebook Live. Okay, so number 1, always do it from your computer. Always do it from your computer. It allows you to see the screen much better. It allows you to engage with your audience much easier. Cell phones, the screen sometimes gets messed up. The audio isn't always best. Number 1, always do it from your computer. Number 2, be in a quiet place. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people try to do a Facebook Live from their car, or they have screaming kids in the background. And again, I understand that, life happens, but shut the door, have your husband or your wife or whoever just manage the kids for the 15 or 20 minutes that you're going to be doing this Facebook Live. Make sure you're in a nice, quiet place. Number 3, have a strong Wi-Fi connection. I know this seems really, really simple, but I was at a cafe once and I went outside with my laptop to do a Facebook Live from outside, and the Wi-Fi connection sucked and I lost connection. So the easiest thing to do is make sure that you're in an area. Now, if you have terrible Wi-Fi connection at your house, but there's good Wi-Fi connection at a local coffee shop, go to the coffee shop. Always make sure that you have a strong Wi-Fi connection. Number 4, have content written down. Just like Andrew just said, putting it on paper makes it concrete and makes it feel like a habit. It's the truth. So do what I did. If you don't want to show the index cards like I do, I like people having visual aids. I like them learning as they go. If you don't want to do that, don't do it for them. Do it for you. Have your content written down. Have some bullet points in front of you. The more that you can write the content down, it'll give you an anchor so you don't forget what you're talking about. Everyone says, well, what if I jump on and I forget what I'm talking about? Well, if you have a little plan in front of you, if you have a little roadmap in front of you, it's going to keep you accountable for knowing what you're going to talk about. Number 5, keep it at a minimum. And Andrew says, if I'm doing a live event for my business and I want to go live, do you recommend? What if I'm doing a live at an event for my business and want to go live? Do you recommend? So what I would do is, that's okay. I mean, it's really only going to engage. If you're going to do a live, it's sometimes really hard to hear. Decent lighting too. It's really hard to hear what's going on when you're at a big, and I know NYKO is coming up. I know it's hard to really hear with all of the noise that's going on, but maybe doing a daily Facebook Live recap, maybe taking some pictures throughout the day, and then at the end of the day, going back to your hotel room and then doing a Facebook Live recap on maybe some tangible takeaways and tips that are not necessarily for network marketing itself, but you can give people entrepreneurial tips or business building tips. So that's my recommendation for that. So back to this, number 5, keep your Facebook Lives at a minimum 10 minutes, max 20 minutes in length. So it takes about 2 or 3 minutes for people to actually start coming on and engaging. So you want to do it for a minimum of 10 minutes because you want to create that connection with your audience. You want to create that rapport and trust with your audience. So you don't want to just come on really quickly. You want to, if people have questions, you want to be able to answer them. But don't go more than 20 minutes. Obviously, I might run a little bit over because I'm doing a lot of content tonight, but don't go over 20 minutes because that's when it starts to get drowned out, and you can't expect to keep people's attention for 20 minutes. I'm grateful that you guys are still on here. People are popping on and popping off. So you want to come on and you want to set it for 10 to 20 minutes where you're educating and you are inspiring and you're giving them tangible takeaways. Keep it to 10 to 20 minutes. And finally, number 6, engage with your audience and on the replay. So as people come on, say hi, tell them to say where you're coming in from, tag some teammates, share this, engage with them as you see the comments popping up, and even say, if you come on the replay, use the hashtag replay, and you'll go back and engage with people. Write a comment back if they're on the replay and you know that. So you really want to create this foundation. You really want to create this community where, yes, people may know that you do network marketing, but you're providing such everyday value and everyday relatability that it's not a matter that you're doing network marketing or not. They just want to learn something from you. So don't feel like that every Facebook Live you do has to be network marketing related. Anything can be related to life. So you can take things that you've learned in network marketing and you can bring it to everyday life and leave your audience better, because for the better part of the network that you're in and the friends that you have on Facebook, not all of them are in network marketing. So don't leave them out. Provide content to them. Most of my network is in network marketing, so I'm going to provide content to the network that I've created, and you guys should do the same thing. 10x. Exactly. You need to 10x your business. You need to 10x your value. So again, when you are providing, when you want to create content, number one, to create content, define a problem or an area of interest of a large amount of people. Number two, give 2 to 3 tangible tips or actions to speak to your topic to create connection and trust and rapport and relationship with your audience. And number 3, leave them with a solution. Don't just define the problem. Define the problem and give them a solution. And finally, the 6 steps to a successful Facebook Live once you have done this. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Janet. Christy just jumped on. Hey, Melissa. Number 1, do it from your computer. Do not do it from your phone. Number 2, be in a quiet place. No dogs barking, no kids crying and screaming. Number 3, have a strong Wi-Fi connection. I know that's crazy, but trust me, if your house sucks with Wi-Fi, go to a local coffee shop where it's better. Maybe find a quiet place there. Number 4, have the content written down. You don't have to show the note cards like me, but have a little outline of what you're going to talking about so you can really deliver the goods. Number 5, keep it to 10 to 20 minutes in length. Minimum 10 minutes, max 20 minutes. Keep their attention. Don't pop off too soon. Really give people a chance to engage with you. Community of trust and rapport and relationship. And finally, engage with your audience the entire time and even on the replay. When people come on the replay, they'll say hashtag replay, and you engage back with them. So guys, type a Y or a yes in the chat box if this was helpful. And also, I would love to see you guys do more Facebook Lives. And you know what? For accountability, if you're going to start doing Facebook Lives, for your first couple, tag me in them. Tag me in your Facebook Live so I can engage and support you, because I want to see that you're doing it. Don't say that you're going to do it. Tag me in it for accountability. And again, for those that are jumping on late, go back and watch this. A lot of great content. And it's not just me. The people that were on here were really helping with the content. So you guys are amazing. And again, tag teammates, share this video. It doesn't matter what your upline or anyone is saying. The number one way right now, social media, is live video or video in general. So they can see you, they can feel your passion, they can hear your passion. That's what they want. So give them what they want. So guys, much love and gratitude to each and every one of you. I hope this content was helpful. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.